Hello YouTube and welcome back to another PBAL game. Now this is going to be a very different kind of game because obviously all these games are going to be I'm going to try and do live com, but I did live com for this game and the audio levels are, I don't know, because it was so quiet last time I thought I'd turn it up a little bit, see how it goes. I was in a rush and you can barely hear me, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to play the normal video, I'm just going to talk over it and do post-com. So I'm going to react to my own video, kind of really. So hope you guys enjoy it, and hopefully things will be returned back to normal for next week's game. Okay. This is me doing my intro. This is fantastic. It's week 2 of the PBAL, and we are playing choice specs today. And in last week's video, plugging away. Now, last week we lost 4-5, so hopefully this week we should hopefully kill some more monsters this week. Get some more kills, because we're learning Wi-Fi as we go, kind of thing. This is my learning to Wi-Fi League, because it's completely different even from that first game. I know it's completely different to Showdown, which I'm mainly used to. So hopefully we can do our things for that. So as I set up all this nonsense, hopefully we can pick up the W today and do what to do. So he has brought Crobat, Metagross, Tapu Bulu, Haxorus, Zeraora and Caracosta. Now, I was definitely expecting Tapu Bulu. We've got Expert on Morpeko, Charty Berry off on Flaming Mode, so we can eat a rock type move from a potential Stone Edge from Caracosta. We've got Choice Scarf Articuno, because it outspeeds everything on the team barring any Scarf users. Cotton Bud is just, you know, to eat up Tapu Bulu hits and get some spores off, I think, or stun spores. Chansey 2 is for Wish support, and Wiggle Wiggle's there mainly for rocks, because he's very rock weak on his team. It doesn't really have any default. His only default he's brought is the, in fact, the Crobat, which isn't the best defogger, and he's probably going to bring that coming up with him. So I decided to leave a Cotton Bud here to try and get some like U-turn pressure. See what we're trying to do here. Yeah, I should get the damage. I'm literally listening to me speaking. It's really screwing my head. But at this point, I'm loading up the damage calc to see what it actually do. As I turn my phone on mute, because I'm such a professional guy. I'm such a freaking professional. So, battle begins. And Choice Specs is here. We're playing Specs, who is set up for life. And that outfit is a new one we got from our Twitch Let's Play, so you definitely go check that out, because we're still playing through Sword when I get the chance to. So he leads with Danky Kang. I'll get really annoyed because Danky Kang is Darmanitan, not this. This is not Danky Kang. So I lead with Whimsicott against this thing. So leads up Zeraora, and I'm thinking, right, okay, what does this thing want to go for? Because at this point I'm thinking, right, okay, it only gets electric type moves and fighting type moves off the top of my head. Literally, I'm thinking, right, it doesn't get, only gets fun. It's probably got Plasma Fist, Close Combat, probably Knock Off, something like that. They can't really touch Seismitoad at this stage. So I'm looking at the calc saying, okay, the normal Zero was set on the damage calc. So I'm liberating this thing to go either go for Moonblast or to switch out into Wiggle Wiggle. So I go into Wiggle Wiggle. Do I go out to Wiggle Wiggle here? I think I do go out to Wiggle Wiggle. Yeah, I'll go into Wiggle Wiggle, predicting, okay, he's going to go for a Plasma Fist, he's going to U-turn out or do something like that. I don't see him going for a Grass Knot. You remember, it did get Grass Knot. So he goes to the Knock Off. I'm thinking, okay, that did a decent amount of damage. Leftovers a goal, which is 5. So I'm thinking, okay, probably going for a Drain Punch here, or going to switch out probably into his Crobat or something. I'm predicting, I thought he was going to go Crobat just to eat up the Earth, to predict the Earth Power coming, or the Earthquake coming, should I say. Because Do I go for Sludge Bomb here? Yeah, I'll go for Sludge Bomb here if you're going to tackle Bulu. Or that. Whips out the Grass Knot. Completely forgetting this thing got Grass Knot. See, my distress right here is because I forgot this thing got freaking Grass Knot, which is unbelievable. So this such moaningness because I forgot freaking Grass Knot. I was so annoyed. I was literally so annoyed. At this point, I was like, okay, right. Wiggle Wiggle's down. Rocks are gone, which is very unfortunate. So what do I do now here? So what I'm thinking right now is, okay, what's the best thing to go into right now? Do I go Chansey? Or do I go Sensei with Wings or Hangry Alvin? So I go into Alvin here. Thinking, oh, this thing can't really touch us. Apart from a fighting type move. So what I do is go for a... I'm thinking he has to go into Bulu against this thing. I don't know why I thought that. But I go for the Ice Stab, thinking him to switch out. I was thinking Bulu would come in against Morpeko. I don't know why. I literally do not know why, because this thing gets Volt Absorb, so I can't even Aura Wheel it. We go for the Blaze Kick. So I thought, okay, interesting one. Gets a crit Blaze Kick, which is very unfortunate. So I go for the Ice Fang, literally does no damage whatsoever. We get a crit back. We turn to Angry Alvin. So he's got... I was getting really annoyed that he wasn't switching out because he had what? Grass Knot, Knockoff, Blaze Kick, insert electric type move here. Have to have stab on it, surely. So knowing this now, I thought, okay, what do I do here? What do I do here? So he's got Fire type move, Grass type move, Dark type move, Electric type move. So I'm thinking, oh, Flame and Mow must be the option, right? Must be. So going to Flame and Mow, I knew they're already a threat because my team isn't the fastest in the world, and this thing's like monumentally fast speed. So he goes for Plasma Fist now because I don't have an electric type switch anymore because they're freaking the Cybertoad is dead now. So that at this point I'm shouting and screaming because literally I think I've thrown the game away because this Zeraora is just going to sweep me in this stage. He goes for Plasma Fist again, which Flame Mode does drop. So at this point I'm like, okay, right. It's now I'm now 6-4 down, and I don't see a way coming back into this. I literally don't. Now I'm just mainly complaining about how terrible I am, because I am terrible at this stage. I'm thinking, right, I threw Cybertoad under the bus, I threw Magmortar under the bus, but in the long run, I think that benefited me in the process because I go into Ordino here because now I'm complaining that now that because Cybertoad's down, I've lost the game completely. So what I do is go for Protect to see what this man wants to go for against Ordino. I don't know why I went for Protect. What I should have done was just go for a Sharp Wish, but it is what it is. I go for the Protect to see scout out what this man wants to go for. Go to the Plasma Fist. I'm just complaining now that everything he has got perfect coverage for my team. So I go for the Wish here. Yeah, I do go for the Wish here. I'm just like out of it now. Think, what the hell? What's the point? I've lost this game. There's no point in trying. Which I shouldn't give you that attitude anymore because I go for the Wish now, knowing that Knockoff this literally does nothing to this thing because this is our defensive. I think we're bulky on this set. So I go for the Wish Protect, just to like stall out Zeraora as much as I can. Because I'm literally I can't really like switch into something else at this stage, knowing what this man wants to go for. Because Morpeko is the main thing I need to get back healed up. But if he goes for any move on it, it's probably dead. Like literally, any move it goes for, it's probably dead. So I go for Wish again, as he goes for Plasma Fist. See what damage it does to freaking Ordino. It does literally nothing. And now, what I should have done was going to order it in the first place instead of sacking off Magmortar, which would have been a smart thing in the long run. I know I'm contradicting myself all the time, but it's really hard. This is why I hate doing post-comp. I'm just terrible at it. So I go for the wish, as I count to see if Morpeko will live a Plasma Fist. That's what he's going to go for right now. It's the best thing he has to go for. So I'm doing the calc to see if Morpeko will live this Plasma Fist hit. Or do I not? I just go for knockoff. I just go for knockoff to knock off its item. Which he does with Drew. Which goes down to Stuffy. Which is his Haxorus. Which is absolutely fantastic. Gets the Mold Breaker off. So you go for knockoff. Knockoff, I think it's Lumberry. Yeah, knocks off his Lumberry, which is fantastic. So now we're back up to full health on Chansey 2.0 or Dino. So I go for Thunder Wave, predicting him to go for a Dragon Dance so it can try and shut it down as much as possible. So he gets to +1. Then I go for the Thunder Wave to slow down this freaking Haxorus. Get the Paralysis because Lumberry is now gone, so that's very useful. So what I do now is I go for a Wish. I go for a Wish now, predicting to either get, hoping he either gets greedy, goes for another Dragon Dance, or gets to full power. Which, okay, this gives me an opportunity to get back into the game at this stage. So I go out into Hangry Alvin, predicting him to either go for another Dragon Dance or to get, hopefully get fully paralysed again. So I go into Hangry Alvin as he goes for another Dragon Dance. So he's now paralysed but a +2, +2. Which I think Angry Alvin still outspeeds it. Paralysed +2. So we're now a Dark type now. Our Auril is now Dark type move. Which on the calc doesn't really show up at all. Like it literally doesn't. So we don't outspeed if he's like a max Jolly set, but if he's an Adamant set we do outspeed. So I'm doing the calc to see what the potential of me outspeeding this thing, which is it's about 50-50 I'd say, because at Jolly I'd outspeed, Adamant he wouldn't. So I just click, I just go up for the Show Up Ice Fang, which does it lives. You get a crit. He gets the full power, which again brings me back into the game. At this stage, I can go for Auril this stage, which will knock this out, and I'll get to +1 speed, and I should outspeed the rest of his team with Hangry Alvin, which is the best thing ever, because Hangry Alvin is my win con here. It's the best one on my team, hands down. You can't even argue with that. Ben Dragonite, Ben Arcuno, Morpeko's here. So he switches out into the Trooper, which I believe is Metagross. Yeah, he goes into his Metagross. But I go for the Aura Wheel. That's such a good animation. So now I'm at +1 speed. And that was what an electric one did. So a Dark Type one will do even more damage because that is super effective and stab. So now this Aura Wheel is now going to be a Dark Type move. Which, and I think I calculated to see if we will live a Bullet Punch from a Choice Band in Metagross, which we do. So I do believe I go for another Auril at this stage. Yeah, go for another Auril. Go for Auril, which should knock it out because it's super effective. We've knocked out the Metagross. So now we're back to even because it's 2-2 right now. I'm getting gassed with Morpeko, getting 2 kills. Wasn't expecting it. Morpeko is here, taking lives. Coming back from that terrible start I had. I think this was a... Morpeko actually is going to carry the team this season. I can almost guarantee it. Morpeko will carry this team this season. It will. It just 100% will. Now, I'm thinking, right, Morpeko's at +2 speed. It's got electric, dark, ground and ice type coverage, which pretty much deals with most of his team. Also have parting shot just in case. So out comes Tapu Bulu, which was I was scared of in the first place. Main thing I was scared of, because Ice Fang won't knock this thing out, almost guaranteed. Because I need more chip on it first to be able to do that. Because Ice Fang's not going to do anything, so I might as well go for a parting shot here. I'm deliberating going for Ice Fang on parting shot here, so I think parting shot is the better play, because if I go for parting shot, I can parting shot into Whimsicott and try and do some damage with that, because we definitely outspeed it because we're +2. Give it the parting shot, so we're down -1 in both attacks. We switch out. I think we go into. We either go into or Articuno, or I think we go Articuno here. I think that's the play I made, because unless it's got Stone Edge, which I don't think it would go against freaking. Hoping he doesn't have Stone Edge, he goes for the Horn Leech, which was absolutely 0. I'm thinking, okay. I'm thinking he's either Choice Scarf, Choice Specs, or something like that. So what I do now is go for the Hurricane, because it's the safer place to go for, to knock this thing out, because none of the other moves will knock it out. So I have to go for Hurricane here. Because I'll go for freezing. I'll go for Hurricane, I think, here. Once I go for Hurricane, so he switches out into his Haxorus. Here he goes to his Haxorus. Hopefully this thing goes down. But unfortunately, I missed my Hurricane because my luck is terrible and it can't be unresolved. So what I do now, because I'm Choice Scarf, I've got the Hurricane again, and hopefully I don't miss 2 in a row. But unfortunately, I do and get super stressed over it. And he goes for the Poison Jab, predicting from Whimsicott to come in. So we eat it up for days. Slowly regaining HP because of the grassy terrain. What I do now is I go for another Hurricane, hoping to land at least one of these. I don't, but he gets a full power, which is okay. Okay. So what which is very annoying, because if I landed one of those 3 Hurricanes, it would have been a different game. It really would have done. So I go for Hurricane again. And look, I missed 4 in a row. I missed 4 Hurricanes in a row as he goes for an Outrage. This is why I don't bring any moves like that. I don't bring Stone Edge if I don't need to. Hurricane if I don't need to. Because they always miss for me. There is no point in bringing them. They're just awful moves. They always freaking miss. If I brought Air Slash or something, would have been a different game. This thing would have been dead, everything would have been fine. But I wasn't, so I go back into Morpeko. We definitely outspeed it. So at this point I was calculating if Aura Wheel does kill Stuffy, to get potential swoop out again. But I think I just go straight up Ice Fang at this stage. I just go straight up Ice Fang, so Morpeko gets more kills. Hangry Alvin gets 3 kills for me, which is absolutely insane. So Haxorus goes down as Morpeko turns into a Dark type Void. Okay, so it's now what? It's 3-4 at this stage, I think, because only because Cybertoad, Articuno, and Magmortar are both down, so it's currently 3-3 right now. But if we landed a Hurricane, we would have been in a different situation. We lived a crit Blaze Kick last time. Electric Stab is resisted. Knock Off is not going to do that much damage. And what's this other move? Grass Knot's going to do nothing to a Morpeko because it's a little baby hamster. So I think I stay in and go for a Stomping Tantrum here, hoping to do the most. But what I should have done was go for Aura Wheel is probably the better place to go for, because I get the +1 speed again. It's Stab. It's got higher base power than Stomping Tantrum, so that's probably the play to go for. But I think I do click Stomping Tantrum to do some damage up on the Zero Aura. Because next turn I can't Aura Wheel because it'll be an electric type move if it does live. So I've got 8 seconds to press something. The timer's kicking down, Cubbage, so I'll go for Orwell. If he goes for Glacier. Last one was a crit, so we should now outspeed it with being +1 speed, which we do. So we now outspeed the Zero Aura, but we can't click Orwell again because it's now electric type move. So we have to click Stomping Tantrum. Which should hopefully knock this out, but he's probably going to switch out here. No, it's 4-3 to him still. Huh. I think I knock out the Zero Aura this turn, and then it becomes 3-3. I thought I killed more than 2 things here. And now I'm gassing the frickin' Morpeko because it's an actual monster. It's got all my kills so far this game. It's actually insane. So I go for the Stomping Tantrum, knocking out the Zero Aura. Now it's even. We're both now 3-3, which is absolutely fantastic. So now I turn back into a Dark type. So Morpeko is now I think +1 or +2 speed now. I think it's a +2. Outspeeds most of the remaining mons on this team. And so if he goes Bulu here, I have to Parting Shot out because Ice Fang isn't doing enough with his current health. So what I have to do is go back out, Parting Shot out again, back out to possibly, I can't even go out into freaking I can't even go out into Articuno at this point because it's dead because I missed 4 Hurricanes in a row, which is absolutely insane. I can't believe I'm that unlucky. I really can't. So Grassy Terrain, Angry Alvin's here. So I think I do here is I Parting Shot out and go into Whimsicott, I think. I think I go out into Whimsicott with this Parting Shot to try and do the most with yeah, I literally just said there that what the plan I need to make is to Parting Shot out, go into Ordino, get a Wish off, and then go back into Morpeko, so I can definitely live a Grass type hit from this thing, and then I can double Ice Fang and knock this thing out. But that the time of running low has given me less time to try and achieve this. So he goes for the Horn Leech, which does literally nothing to Chansey 2.0. Everybody was insulting me for going for Ordina, but Ordina was actually amazing. I love this Fong so much. So I'm debating here whether to go Wish or Thunder Wave. So I go for the Wish. No, he has to be choiced. So you get some little chip off. So I go for the Wish here. And there's literally seconds left of the game. So what I do is I just try and... There's literally 15 seconds left in the game. So I can't really go out into Morpeko this turn. Because if it dies then I just lose the game. So he goes for Horn Leech again, bringing me down to 88 hit points. So I try and get a paralysis off. But I miss, which is fantastic. So the Wish comes up true. So Chansey 2.0 is back up to full health, pretty much. So and the battle's about to end after this turn. So I get really confused here because I lost 3-3. I lost 3-3 because the rules for Wi-Fi League, which I learned literally moments before the game happened, that it's based on HP after that. So it becomes 3-3 because Morpeko was at low health and he had Bulu at pretty much full health. All his other mons, which I don't think even hit the field, were at full health. And all I had was Whimsicott, who... Yeah, so because Whimsicott and Ordino are pretty much at full, and Morpeko is at about 50%, which happens to that. And so pretty much, I'm now 0-2 -1, which is actually wild. I've only killed 4 mons this entire season, and only got 5 faints. Alright, so I'm 0-2 -1, so my differential isn't that bad. I need to pick up some wins soon as much as possible. So that's what I have to do, and I'm now signing out. So thank you guys for watching, and see you guys in the next video. Bye!